The iron golems stoked their infernal forges as their armators hammered runes of dark power into the iron that would become their shields, armour and weapons. Little did they know that hungering beasts were coming ever closer, pushed towards the shelter of their camp among the ruins of a once great Sigmarite city by a descending ash storm that would rend flesh from bone if one was exposed to it for too long. As the slavering beasts came upon the ruins seeking shelter and food, the iron golems stood to defend their forges, and battle was joined in Age of Sigmar, Warcry. Our scenario today will have the victory condition ransack, where one player will be the defender and they will be placing objectives for them to try and defend from the attacker. The attacker does have the option to ransack these objectives as well and score extra points, taking them off the field and no longer being able to be scored by either side. Our twist is Descending Ash Storm, where during the game we'll be rolling to see an ash storm will descend on the battlefield that will heavily limit sight. And lastly, our deployment will be Spearhead. In today's game, I'm going to be playing with the Iron Golems. In my dagger will be my Drill Master, an Iron Legionary with Bowler, and another Iron Legionary with Shield. Meanwhile, in my shield will be my Dominar, a Signifier, and Iron Legionary with Shield again. And in my hammer will be my Forces Ogre Breacher and my Chaos Dwarf Armator. Stephen, meanwhile, will be playing with the Gorger Mawpack. In his dagger, he's going to have his Cave Howler and a Gorger with Great Club. And his shield will be the Clawback all by his Lonesome. Meanwhile, in the hammer will be two Gorgers with clubs. And so we are all deployed on the table. In this particular deployment, everything starts on the table. So for the Iron Golems, in the middle of the table, I have my Drill Master along with two Iron Legionaries, one with the hammer and shield and the other with the bowlers. We then on this corner have my Ogre Breacher and Armator. And then over here we've got the Signifier, Dominar, and another Iron Legionary. For the Gorger Mawpack, we have your Great Weapon and Cave Howler over there. Your Clawback is at the back of the board, and then you've got your two hand weapon wielding Gorgers on that flank. The table looking like so. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. And so, priority for turn one, this is for the Iron Golems. I only rolled 5 dice, I think. And here's my last dice. So that'll be double ones, double twos. And 5 and 6. Stephen, meanwhile, for the Gorger Mawpack, we'll get triple fours, double ones. Alright, so for the round, I've chosen to keep my wild dice. Stephen has chosen to keep his. This means I have 2 singles, so I'm going to get the activation for the round. First activation for me, I'm just going to do a double move with the Armator to begin with the Iron Golems. The first Gorger is going to smash through that doorway there, and with a double move. Then going to do a double move with my Signifier, going through the little door down here in the meantime. Should have said as well, I did have to spend a double for a rush. Stephen's then moved his second Gorger through the doorway. It's probably looking a little bit bigger than what it looks like there now. And spend my other double for rush to get the Dominar to join the Signifier there. Your Clawback will then jump up on here, so time for us to start hitting him. To start with, I'm going to go with the bowlers into your Clawback. I've got 3 attacks, strength 3, so I will need 4s. That'll be 1 damage so far. And going again, be another 2, so you'll take 3 all up. You've then gone a double move with your Cave Howler. Next, my Iron Legionary will move in. I need 4s with my attacks. I will get a crit there, so it'll be 3 points of damage on him. Alright, moving your Great Weapon down into my Ogre Breacher, you're going to spend your triple for Madden Blows. This means you crit on 5s. So, go for it. You'll just get the crit and a hit. And so I take 12 runes from the Gorger. Now my Ogre Breach is going to fight back, I guess. I've got 2 attacks, so strength 6, needing 3s. I got a crit and hit as well, so I'll do 12 damage back at you. So last couple of activations, I have an Iron Legionary move up there, and then the Drill Master is going to attack your Cave Howler with her 3-inch range. She has 4 attacks for this. Strength 4, so 3s. Oh, that's nice. Double crit in there. So it'll be 10 wounds all up. Oh. And so I have 2 fighters there, which means I control the central. I've got 1 and 1 over here, both uncontested. Any of your fighters, so I'll score the 3 for the round, so it'll be 3-0 at the end of round 1. We go into round 2. Today's video is sponsored by Baron of Dice, high quality, specially made tabletop wargaming dice, suitable for a wide variety of wargames from Conquest: The Last Argument of Kings, Marvel Crisis Protocol, and Infinity as well, among many others. Baron of Dice have dice just about suitable for any occasion you have. So, we need to roll initiative. This is for the Iron Golems. I've got a double 1, double 4. A 3 and 6, not bad singles. Stephen will get a triple 2, double 4. Right, so what I just was, I had to place mine first. I made a triple 1, keeping 1 for next round. I've still got 2 singles. Meanwhile, Stephen has gone and made a quad 2 and triple 4. He's got 1 single, so I'm going to have the initiative for the round. But before that, because I have the initiative, I need to see whether the Ash Storm is going to come about. So on a 1, it'll come onto the battlefield and limit. And I did. It's coming. Ash Storm. Everything is now 3-inch range. And so with that, I'm going to have to make a double move with my Signifier. I then spend my triple 1 for standard fire, which gives me +1 toughness to everyone normally within 6, but due to the Ash Storm now, it'll be within 3, because I can't target anyone with abilities more than 3-inch away. Alright, so you're going to spend a triple 3 over here for Maddened Blows. This means you crit on fires and it does last for the activation, so see what we can get. You got a crit and a hit, so that will be 12 points of damage. Go again. You need to have 8 left. And you got 2 crits, so that will take me out. My Iron Legionary here will attack your Cave Howler. We need 4s. So it will be just 2 points of damage so far onto him. And going again, be another, so 3 more points of damage. Alright, so you then spent a quad for Rampage, moving your claw back down, and you're now going to attack my Dominar. She is now toughness 5, your strength 5, thanks to my Signifier's buff, so need 4s. We'll get 3. So at this point, you're attacking the Drill Master again. So I'm going to use my reaction for the Iron Golems. 2 critical hits become regular hits. So 3 regular hits though. That would be another 9. That will still take me out, unfortunately. So you need 4s again. We'll get 1 and a crit. So how much will that be with a crit? 6. That'll be 9. Gonna move up the Dominar. He's going to attack your clawback, so we need 3s. Just get the 1, so it'll be 2 points of damage, taking to 5. One of your Gorgers will make a double move up to the top. I've then got my Legionary here, who's going to attack your clawback with his bowlers. I need 4s to wound. That'll be 1 and a crit, so that'll be 3 points of damage. Going again, and nothing on that. So just 3. And then you've got a double move with that Gorger there. So I'm just going to make you have to move with my Legionary there. It's just going to move down. And I've got my Armator left after that. So end of the round, I've just got enough fighters to stop you taking the middle one there. And then you've stopped me taking the fight here. So the only scoring I'm going to get is the Armator scoring over here. So I get a point. It'll be 4-0 with 2 to play for the Gorgers. And so, initiative. This is for the Iron Golems. We got a double 4. That is it. 4 singles. For the Gorger Mawpack, Stephen will get double 4, double 3. So I've spent both my wild dust there to make a triple 4 and double 6. Stephen has spent He hasn't spent his, so I am still going to get the initiative with 3 though. So I'm going to start with my Signifier, who is immediately going to spend a 4/4 to give me Stand Defiant, +1 defense around him. And then we are going to go with both my attacks into that clawback. So 3 attacks, we are at 3s. That will be 4 damage so far. My second attack, we'll see a crit as well, so that'll be 10 wounds on you. Clawback is going to go into the Signifier using Onslaught. That gives you an extra attack into each of your activation steps. So this means your Clawback will have 5 attacks. You'll need 4s. Just the 1 that round. I like that. Please do that again. So there's another 3 wounds on me. Takes me to 12. And that crit, though, will see me dead as I only have 15 wounds. I'm then going to go with the Dominar. He's going to go an Onslaught. He has 4 attacks. Now, needing 3s. So that will be 4 wounds so far. And going again, there'll be another 4 wounds, another 8. The Gorger is going to move up and using an Onslaught on him as well. So he's going to get 1 extra attack into this, which means he'll jump to 4 attacks. Strength 5. I am defense 5 naturally, so you'll need 4s. Nothing. I'm holds. I'm going to go my Legionary into your Cave Howler. In 3s, that'll be 1 and a crit, so that'll be 4 damage. And go again, that'll be the 4 damage again. So your Great Weapon moves over, going to attack the Armor. You need 3s at Strength 6 into Defense 4. 1 and a crit, so how much will that be? That'll be 12.
Yep.
That'll take the Armor straight out. We'll go my Bowlers into your Clawback. That'll be a double crit, so that will be 5 points of damage. It's not great on him, so 5 again, and nothing. Cave Howler will need 5s going into the Iron Legionary there, so go.
It's just a 6.
Just a crit there, that's it. So I've got 4 wounds left, going again. That'll be another crit, that'll take out the Iron Legionary. And I've just got my fighter left here against the Gorger, so needing 3s, got 1 for a point of damage. And for 5 all up. So, end of the round. No one scores this one. The Gorges will score the center, but you can't burn it. And then you will score this one. Now, you can burn it if you want, or you can choose to keep it and burn it next round to potentially get you more points.
I'll keep it this round.
You're going to keep it. So, you're going to score 2. I'm going to score none this round. It'll be 4-2 going into the last round. And so, priority for the rounds. I got a 3-3 and 3 singles. I like that. Stephen goes. You've got 5-5, 6-6, 3. That is actually good for the Iron Golems. Cool. I've gone and made a quad 3. Stephen's gone and made a 6-6, 5 there. Priority goes to the Iron Golems. I'm activating the Dominar, who is going to attack the Clawback. I need 3s. And I get a crit, which will take him out, because that will be enough. Well, that'll actually be 9 points of damage all up there. And so we've done an Onslaught. That's let me do another move. I need a crit and a hit. And I can take out a second Gorger in the same round. And I get it. Go away, you stupid, gutless ogres. Alright, so you're going to go for an Onslaught here. I am going to use my reaction to reduce 2 crits down to regular hits. So go for it. Your Gorger. He will need, what is his base strength? Is 5, so he will need 4s. So 4s needed. Now that crit will only be a regular hit due to my reaction. And I'm going to spend my second reaction because all I care about at this point is not dying. Need 4s. You got 2, that'll take me to 9. I'm going to live here. Right, so what happened is I just moved back there. You've moved down. You've got 1 attack. You've got an Onslaught.
I'm spending for an Onslaught.
You got 4 dice. To win the game, or no, to make sure I don't win the game at this point, you need to kill me in 1 hit, as I just hit my camera. So go. I've got no reactions here.
What do I need?
You need 3s on this one. Ooh, what is your base damage?
3.
That'll be 9. I will survive with a wound. And so, with that, you'll sit there, you will burn it. That'll get you 4 points. But with 1 wound left, and with this guy being amazing, I will score that one. So which means it will be 5-4 at the end. A close fought victory. And really, all down to the Dominar here. He is MVP.